Welcome to Yoga with Carolyn and Espresso today. She decided to join me at least for a minute. I'm sure she'll wander off pretty quickly. But today I wanted to work on our spine specifically. I know we've done some back stretches, we've done some twists, we've done different things. But today I want us to go in all 6 directions that the spine can go in. So we're going to fold forward, we're going to do a back bend, stretching side to side, and adding the twists. So with that, let's get started. Espresso, can you come right here? Can you lay down? Lay right here. Right here. Okay. She's a great, not great helper today. Right, girl? Okay. So just sitting up tall, let's start to draw the shoulders down our backs. And let's sweep those arms up on an inhale. Exhale. Bing. Come down. Yeah, sit down. Sit. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Lay right there. Okay, let's take those arms up. Let's try this again. Inhale. Exhale, release our right hand. Reach over and out with our left. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, releasing our left. Reach over with the right. Inhale, coming back up. And we're going to take our hands behind us, staying up on our fingertips, lifting through the front of the body as we roll our shoulders on our backs. And then coming back to center, let's fold forward, reaching those hands. I'm going to stay up on my fingertips, partly so I don't smash espresso, and to just give myself a little different stretch here. Slowly walking back up. Take those arms above our head. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to twist, bring that left hand across to that right knee, and just gently look over that right shoulder. Inhale, back through our center, lengthening, lifting up, exhale, twisting the other direction. Inhale, coming back up, and exhale, release. And as we make our way into our next pose, I want you to think about how many of those directions have you done today? Did you do yesterday? Maybe you did the day before. Most of us have 1, maybe 2 directions that we move in. And it's very important if we want to continue to keep these motions that we keep moving. Let's make our way onto our hands and knees. We're going to come into that tabletop position, rooting down through the tops of our feet, spreading our fingertips wide. Let's inhale, lengthen, bringing our chin and chest through. As we exhale around, bringing our chin to our chest. Inhale, let's lengthen again. Cat-cow. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, round. One more time. Draw that navel to the spine. And then coming back to our flat spine here. Let's look beyond that left shoulder, looking at that left heel, side stretch, right? Coming back through our center. Let's look beyond that right shoulder to that right heel, maybe a little bit further. Let's come back to our center one more time. Look beyond that left shoulder. Maybe we can see all the way to that right heel, those right toes. Coming back through our center. And switching, looking beyond that, or at that right heel, maybe the left big toe. And back to our center. So far we've done 4 out of the 6, right, on our hands and knees. Let's take that left arm, reaching it up to the sky. As we exhale, let's start to thread it under. As we come onto the back of that left hand, or left shoulder, press that right hand into the mat. I'm going to stay here because my intention is the twist. One more big breath. And let's unthread that left. Placing that left hand underneath our left wrist, or our left shoulder. Reaching up through that right. Exhale, let's thread it under. Again, I'm going to stay up on that shoulder with the twist because my intention is twisting today. One more big breath right here. And then slowly unthreading. Let's make our way into a kneeling plank. As we start to curl under our toes, send our hips up and back. We're going to find our down dog. And I want you to pedal out of your feet in down dog. I'm going to turn a little more sideways here. Those hips are high. And then we're going to take both legs straight. So I want you to think about the side of our waistline. We're going to drop our hips side to side. So my goal is to lengthen through this side. So soften those knees if I need to, want to really drop into our hips. Feel that stretch. Now we're going to come back into holding that down dog for a moment. And we're going to reach that right arm over to that left ankle cap or a twist, looking under our left armpit. And slowly plant that right hand. Reach that left hand underneath calf, ankle. Feel like a little bit of a spinal twist here. And then back to our center. We're going to step our left foot in between our hands as we come down onto that right knee. Inhale, let's sweep those arms up. Lengthen. Now we're going to take our hands behind us. We're going to have a little back bend. Opening up. Inhale, let's take our arms up. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Now I can hang out here, but again, my intention is that forward fold, so maybe I drop to my forearms. Coming back up. Let's leave that right hand underneath our shoulder. Let's twist open with that left. So again, we're twisting into our spine. And then inhale, let's rise up, one more breath. Exhale, we're going to take our left forearm to our thigh. We're going to reach, stretch that right side body out. If the left hand can reach the floor, awesome. Or it can stay right here, looking for this big stretch in that right side. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, let's fold. We're going to curl under the right toes. Left foot steps back, find our down dog. Now let's inhale forward to a high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, baby or full. Drop those shoulders. Nice little back bend here. Opening the front of the body. Let's curl under our toes. Send those hips back. Now the right foot is going to step forward. Coming down onto our left knee. Let's take those arms above our head. Inhale. Exhale, taking our hands behind us. Interlace our fingers, lifting up through the heart. So when we back bend, it's not always about the curvature. Sometimes it's just about opening the front. Let's take those arms above our head. Inhale. Exhale, we're folding, coming in. Maybe dropping down, our choice. Next inhale, let's walk ourselves back up. Taking those arms above our head. Exhale, release our left. Reach open with that right. Now we can drop as long as this knee stays over the ankle. Let's come all the way back up. Now release that right hand to that right thigh length and reach over with that left. Inhale as we come up. Exhale, let's fold, curling under our left toes. Right foot steps back, finding our down dog. Dropping back into our heels. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Just draw those shoulders down, elbows reach back. Curl under our toes. Now our left foot steps in between our hands. Our right foot's going to be to inhale, let's rise up. Exhale, release. Inhale. As we exhale, let's take our right hand around that left wrist, reach over to that right side. Oh, big stretch right here. Inhale, back to our center, taking that left hand around that right wrist. Is there one direction that's easier than another? Coming up, exhale, taking our arms out to a T. So from our belly button down, staying still. We're going to rotate to the right, back to our center, over to the left, back to center. Now I'm not torquing my shoulder, I'm thinking of twisting my spine. One more time to the right, and back through to the left, back through. Take those arms above our head. As we exhale, bring our hands to our lower back. Now I'm going to hook my thumbs right here. I'm going to lengthen, reach up, roll the shoulders, pull the elbows back and together. So again, I'm more worried about this lengthening the front, then how far back my head goes or my shoulders. Just a few more breaths right here. Opening. And getting back to our center. Sweep those arms up. Inhale. Exhale, let's fold. I'm going to soften my knees just a little bit. Now our hands can come to our thighs, our shins, or the floor. I'm going to take my opposite elbow, or bend my elbows, take my opposite hand to my opposite elbow, and I'm going to rock side to side. Now what is this going to do? It's going to release some of those side muscles, keep me from being able to bend sideways. One more breath. And then making our way back to our center. Find that fold. Plant our hands, step our right foot back. We're going to pivot on our right toes to a 90 degrees. We're going to bend deeply in our left knee. Inhale, coming up, warrior two. We're going to slide our right hand back down that right thigh, extend, lifting up to the left. So side stretch here. Inhale, let's take our arms above our head. Exhale, legs stay the same. We're going to interlace our fingers, reach our knuckles to the floor. Little bit of a back bend, chest opener. Now, we're going to start to fold on the inside of this left foot. Hands can stay on our backs or come up over our head for humble warrior. One more breath here, and then slowly coming up as we extend those arms to our shoulder height. As we bring our left forearm to our thigh, we're going to extend the right arm up over, looking for that stretch from our pinky toe to our pinky finger. As we bend, and we're going to stack the shoulders just slightly. Very nice. And then exhale, let's fold. We're going to curl under our right toes. Left foot steps back. Find our down dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, let's curl under the toes. Right foot steps in between our hands. Let's pivot on our left toes. Coming up to our warrior two. Reverse warrior. So we're going to slide that left hand down. Reach that right arm up and back. So make sure that we're in that left pinky toe rather than the left arch. I'm feeling a nice stretch through this whole side. Inhale, let's come back to our center. Taking our hands behind us. Interlace, lifting up through our hearts. As we exhale, let's start to fold on the inside. Hands to our lower back. Or take those hands up over our head. One more breath, come up. Then we're going to come back here because I want to just hold it for an extra breath. I kind of rushed. And then take those arms up to our shoulder height, bringing our right forearm. That left arm is coming up over the ear, reaching from our left pinky toe to our left pinky finger. See if we can stack our shoulders on top of each other. And then exhale, let's fold. We're going to curl under our left toes, right foot steps back. Let's find our down dog first. Drop back to the heels, maybe drop the hips side to side. And then inhale, let's come forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, let's find our child's pose. So drop those knees, sink our heels back. I like to take my knees wide. Big breath here. And then let's walk our hands over to that left side. See if we can stack that right hand on top of the left. Big side stretch. Let's come back through our center. As we make our way over to that right side, maybe the left hand can stack on top. Come back to our center. Then we're going to come up onto our hands and our knees. If you want a little more cushion, now is a great time to fold over the mats. I'm going to curl under my toes, and I'm going to start to bring my hands to the top of the hips. And I'm just going to let my hips come forward. I'm going to think of a flexi straw because it can bend more when it's all the way lengthened, right? So from our belly buttons to our heart, we're going to lengthen. Lead with our shoulders. as we start to come back. Now I'm going to take my right arm up and then my left. My right arm is going to reach back to my heel, and my left arm reaches up. Bring that right arm up. Take that left hand back. Hips are forward, lengthening, lifting up. Now I can stay here and go one more time to the right, or I can take both hands back and lift. One more breath, and then bring that right arm up, the left arm, and slowly release. So we do big back bends like camel. Our back should not be painful as we come out of it. Maybe it says, hey, I worked a little bit, but that was new, and that's okay. Now let's come into a wide leg seated as we flex our feet. We're gonna lengthen, sit up if I need to. I can always roll up my mat. Let's exhale, find that fold. Lengthening through our spine. Oh. One more big breath here. And we're going to slowly come up. We're going to draw that left leg in. Let that left heel just rest on that right inner thigh. Let's lengthen, reaching up. Bring the right forearm to the knee or inside as we lengthen out through our left. Now I can hang out here. It's an awesome place. But if it happens to work out for me that my hands can reach my toes, I'm going all the way over. And I want to think about that big side stretch on the left. I want to think about lengthening. And inhale, let's come up. We're going to take this left leg out. As you set up, bring that right heel in, lengthen, reaching up. Make sure those sit bones are firm in the ground. Let's place our left forearm. Actually, stick our arms up. So create that length. Bring that left forearm to our thigh or inside the knee. Reach out through the right arm. Hang out here. Or start to reach it over for those toes. So the more I can reach out of that left side as well as the right, the closer I may get to my toes. One more breath here. And then inhale, let's come all the way up. How are we doing? How does that spine feel? Are we noticing maybe we're able to stretch a little bit more? We're going to take both legs out in front of us, and we're going to cross our right leg over the left. If it's agreeable to that left knee, slide that left foot around. As we root down through the right hip, sit bone, and that right heel, we're going to reach up through our left arm. Inhale. As we exhale, let's find our twist. Let's take those arms above our head. We're going to bring our right elbow to the inside of that right knee. Little different twist. And then come back through our center. Inhale. Exhale as we let our hands float down. We're going to switch. So extend both legs. Let's cross the left over the right. And that that right leg can wrap around. Again, we want to make sure that this left hip is on the ground. Left heel. As we inhale, let's lengthen, lift up through that right arm. Exhale, bringing our right elbow to the left knee. Find that lengthening in the spine as we twist. One more breath, and then take those arms above our head. And exhale, twist the other direction. Bring that left elbow inside that right knee. And back through our center, lengthening. Exhale as we release. Now we're just going to come to the seated position. Just sitting up tall again. As we draw those shoulders down our backs. Just taking a moment to notice that spine. Notice the 6 directions. Again, it's forward, it's back bends, it's side stretches and twists. I challenge you to try to do every one of these movements on purpose for the next week. Inhale. Let's take those arms above our head. As we exhale, drawing our hands to our heart center. And thank you all so very much for sharing your yoga practice with me today. The divine light in me honors and acknowledges the divine light in you. Namaste. Remember to like, subscribe, and share with all your friends. Let's get everybody's spinal mobility back where it should be.